Hey, beautiful souls. Whether you're focused on your career, your finances, or long-term stability, this intuitive career and money tarot reading is meant to find you. If you're new here, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being here again. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for ongoing spiritual guidance and clarity. Let's take a deep breath together and ground into the present moment as we uncover the opportunities, challenges, and guidance unfolding for your career and financial path. Ready to see what's coming in? Let's dive in. Hey there, beautiful Aries souls. This is your career and money reading, and this is good for about a 4-week period from the time you watch it. I have already asked for blessings from the angels, the spirits, the guides in the universe. So let's get all the cards out, and then we'll connect to the energies. All right, Aries, let's get into it here. In your current general energies, you have leadership, Page of Pentacles, and that Six of Wands. So your energy at the present time, as it relates to your career and your money and your financial situation, dear Aries, is really rooted in your leadership, right? Leadership is about authority and it's about personal power. So you are definitely, if you are not in that energy right now, you are certainly stepping into a phase where you want to be in control of those things, in control of your career, in control of your money, in control of your financial situation and how to manage it. I feel like you're trying to take control of the career direction rather than it just happening to you. So you're being very deliberate about what it is that you would like to achieve when it comes to that. And you don't want to just respond to circumstances that, oh, now you have to go here or now you have to do that. You're trying to take control to make a career progression or career moves or money moves that are leading to specific goals. Leadership is the emperor, right? And the emperor energy suggests structure. And it says there's discipline involved here and there's responsibility. So you're definitely taking responsibility and definitely some long-term planning. And you are thinking very seriously about where you're going and how to build something very solid for yourself. Page of Pentacles says there's new financial or career opportunities presenting themselves to you. And whether you're working or not working, in other words, whether you have a job already or you are looking for work, this is good news because this could represent a new job offer. It could be some kind of new business idea where you will form your own business, your own side hustle. For some of you, that could be a training opportunity or an opportunity to develop your skills that will lead to some kind of long-term growth. So if you are in learning mode, then it's very purposeful learning and learning with an intent to build something that you want. And the Six of Wands, of course, is a beautiful card of victory, of recognition and validation and success. So this really, this is the universe really telling us that your efforts are going to be noticed. So, for some of you, if you are already working, you may receive praise or a promotion or some kind of positive feedback. If you are looking for work and that opportunity comes along, and it could be the opportunity that you have been waiting for, and it's going to be one of those, thank God this came along. This is exactly what I was looking for. All right. You you're really stepping into some kind of visibility in this victory card in this Six of Wands. And it's going to build your confidence and it's going to build your authority even more. Now, we get into the changing cycles clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups. So, the changing cycles is the Wheel of Fortune. Now it is in the resistance position. So it is saying that, the wheel is up with us sometimes, sometimes it is down with us. It is that we have good days and we have bad days. And up and down, good or bad, these are opposing forces. This is sort of what you're working through in this period of time is the opposing forces for you as it relates to your money, career, and finance is about whether you choose to be disciplined or whether you choose to indulge with your money that you get from this job, right? So, will you be choosing some kind of long term plan and success, or are you out just for the short term happiness and gratification that it brings to you? So, this is really about, wow, I'm working, I'm in a great place, I'm making a lot of money, or I'm going to finally be making a lot of money because I just now have this opportunity come along. What will you do with that money? How will you treat the resources from that career? And will that come out as being wanting to have some comfort and celebration and do those kinds of things? Or will that celebration and comfort from this Nine of Cups and this Three of Cups, will that distract you from a long-term goal of maybe saving for retirement? So it's going to be a bit of a toss-up for you in this period of weeks as to what do you do with that. I mean, we always think money is always going to be there for us. The other thing is we think that, I have money now, let me spend it and more money will come in. So, but you may also have these long-term goals. Maybe your long-term goals, I want to buy a house, or your long-term goal is you want to save for a car. All right. So the real question becomes once the money starts coming in, what do you do with that? It's long term versus short term, or comfort versus being a little bit more disciplined. And you, the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups is obviously about joy and pleasure and social fulfillment, but it could also be taken to an extreme where it says you're going to overindulge, or these are distractions from your desire to have that house or that car, or uh, it really becomes sort of a comfort level toss up, if you will. So, for some of you, it could also be that you're dividing your energy between your social life and your career. In other words, maybe you are spending too much time with friends and family and going out and not taking your career very seriously or your job very seriously, or you're not focusing on it. Uh, this is also distractions when we have social life, whatever. But, we do have obligations at work and at home. We have emotional satisfaction, and that although you might want to enjoy your life more, that could slow your professional evolution down and your desire to maybe reach a very top level spot. So it's very interesting because you're really kind of deciding between one or the other. I find this a very interesting read. So you could be struggling in this period, for some of you, of staying disciplined because it feels good to not be disciplined or to spend your money. Sometimes success makes us want to relax really early. We get it. We go, oh, yeah, okay, now I'm good. Right. So this energy reminds you to stay focused. And even if you are having some wins and enjoying your life, is to realize that the wheel will be up with you. Sometimes it won't be up with you, because changing cycles, the wheel of fortune, is about every day. Some days are good, some days are bad. So to always keep in mind, whatever your goal is, how will this day, the up day or the bad day, how will that affect the long-term goal and not take me off course? If you do want to achieve some big goals with your money or your career that leads to some kind of high-level position or what have you, growth requires continued momentum. Okay, that is what my guides want you to be aware of. Now, you get in this outcome, you have the intuition card clarified by justice and the page of swords. So you definitely have some clarity of mind and some intuitive mastery here. And justice really says it's all about fairness. It's about ethical decisions and balanced outcomes. So with the page of swords, you get this added layer of curiosity, of communication, and strategic thinking. So the universe is really showing you that you can make smart, intuitive decisions with that high priestess. You can protect your long-term stability. You are going to be able to trust both your logic and your instincts, and that will allow you to navigate whatever times that might start to take you off course uh, easier, or it'll help you to navigate complex professional situations with grace and with precision, if that is your case, where you get into a role and you need to be able to make some good decisions at a senior level. Page of Swords says do research. She has this book here, right? And all of these light bulbs. And it's about communication. So if you're doing interviews, you'll have the right words and be able to communicate well. You could, if you are studying, you're going to be learning and doing some planning for that. Your career growth will come through some kind of information, perhaps through some kind of strategy, but it won't be because it's impulsive or there's you're looking at the bigger picture. What do I want as a career? What do I want as money? What do I want to achieve with both? And so that means that your money also will be looked at in the same light, with smarter investments, maybe clearer contracts, better financial decisions here, and a balanced income in terms of how you structure all of that. So Aries, the message, really the last message I'm going to give you here is that this is about being very disciplined, right? Especially disciplined in leadership, and your intuitive clarity is going to place you on a path of some kind of sustained success and some recognition. All right, my beautiful souls, that's where I'll leave the reading. I hope something resonated. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll see you again very soon. Until then, I'm wishing you, as always, divine light and love.